I spend my days in despair, for in my mind you're still.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We've left the mountains and are made our way back down towards the Mediterranean Sea in an area called El Hornillo. It is about 5 kilometers to the next town back the way called Torre del Mar, and it's leading us towards Malaga and beyond for the next week or so. Keep watching, you might have a bit of fun as we go along.
I, however, didn't sign up for all this climbing. I thought we were staying down by the beach. This is a load of
So the bull that you've been watching from the top of this hill is called Toro de Osborne bull. That village over there is called Almayate. And further in the distance off up that way, you have a campsite, €20 per night to stay in that. Just across the road from that and up a little bit more, there is another area, which doesn't look too pleasing, to be honest with you. That's the area down there that we're staying in, El Hornillo. And then, I'm not too sure if you can see with the blazing of the sun, right down there is the Almayate Naturistic campsite. Naturist, if you're into that sort of stuff, letting it all hang out. So we've just had a spot of lunch, and now we're going to head up to see a couple of tourist attractions just at the top of the town. Don't know exactly what they are. Look like a tower and some old ruins, but we'll find out a little bit more when we get up there. It's about 2.5 kilometer walk, and we'll probably stay up there for half an hour or so and catch a few sun's rays while we're up there. It said it's 16 degrees today, but it feels an awful lot warmer, doesn't it?
It's lovely.
Yeah. We signed up for this weather. Just along the N340, about 2.5 kilometers up. This is the first feature here. Some sort of an aqueduct, the bridge there, that dates back as far as 1928. I'm reliably informed by my lovely wife. And we're hoping that there's a track of some sort that's going to get us up that direction there, because the tower we want to see, which doesn't look too inviting from down here, but it's up there somewhere anyway. Incidentally, this is the coast road that leads us right up to Malaga, and then again beyond to Torremolinos and Benalmádena and Fuengirola. I think we must be nearly there at this stage. So fair play to Urbina's eyesight and better judgment. We're taking a right turn that looks like it is going to lead us to where we need to go. We've just left the coast road there, now heading up this bit of a track. So for some reason I reckon this is going to be an anticlimax, because that's the tower in front of us. We found a route that's going to lead into it, and it seems to be dotted with different walking and biking trails, mountain bike trails. I'm sure everything is listed well on all trails as well there, so we didn't bother looking at that. We just decided to come off spec. I feel we can pretty much say the same about all the towers in this region, but this tower incidentally is made of blocks and bricks cemented together by mud. It's stand at 8 metre high and is 5 metres by 3 metres in a prism shape on the inside. It dates back to the Nasrid era, which was an Arab dynasty and the last of the Muslim dynasties which ruled this area from 1230 to 1492 until it was surrendered to the Queen Isabella I of Castile, who was married to Ferdinand II. Incidentally, she is responsible for financing and supporting the voyage undertaken by Christopher Columbus in 1492 as he set off to find a new world.
Since our last war, I don't think it can go on much more. I can feel it, we can feel it. We got peacetime kleptocrats keeping score. Keep our heads down, let them get some more. We don't need it, let them keep feeding. Now we're picking our heads up.
Jesus, what a shot! Right beside a motorhome park. Jesus Christ.
So good morning. Last night we had a lovely barbecue, had a couple of 0-0s and watched some YouTube. Today we've got a good few chores to do before we head off to our journey up a little bit north to Caves of Nerja. They're local caves, they're meant to be spectacular looking. So we're going to get on to the jobs, get those done and then hit the road.
Okay, so true to our word, we've arrived at the Caves of Nerja here in the Andalusia region of Spain. It looks quite nice at the moment.
Yeah, very pleasant. We had a walk around the gardens with ice. Really, really pretty.
Botanical gardens. Every plant under the sun that you could actually find in Spain and probably beyond at this stage is down there. A lovely walk down there. These caves were refounded back in 1959, believe it or not, and were found by 5 friends who actually found a hole in the ground and decided to go navigating and found the caves. However, the caves themselves go back as far as 5 million years ago when water trickled down through the mountain and found its way through the fissures in the marble rock, dissolved the marble rock and then made the caves, and then the water flow done the rest of the damage.
Yeah, so sit back and just enjoy the next few minutes of the inside of the caves.
Happy days. Just into the second cavern of the cave at this stage. You can see the stalactites and the stalagmites making friends over millions of years. Absolutely beautiful. 5 million years old. That's even older than me.
Just.
We're just talking among ourselves here, and the boy seems to reckon that it's like being inside a piano where you see all the chords and all the different ebony and ivory parts and pieces gelling together. And I suppose if that's your interpretation of it, that's fine. And each to their own. I think that's the beauty about everybody having their own set of eyes. You have your own different interpretations. There is column after column after column of stalactites and stalagmites meeting up. But that one there seems to be the mother and father of the whole lot of them. It's absolutely gigantic. Gigantic? Gigantic? Colossal. I wonder, are there any cave people left in these places today? Oh yeah, there is. And look, they even have face masks. Okay guys, we've just finished up in the caves. We've decided to come out here into the terrace restaurant and have a café con leche and a té con leche y dos agua con gas. Overlooking the Mediterranean once again. It was absolutely beautiful in there, and before we went in we were told with the camera that it's not possible. Now I don't know whether he meant that it's not possible to use the camera in the sense that you're not allowed, or whether it's too dark in there, but once we went in we found everybody with cameras and everything taking photographs and their own footage, so hopefully we got a little bit in order to justify the beauty that was in there. €12.75 to enter per person, and then you can download an app on your phone that allows you to have an audio voiceover as you go along. However, the audio on the app was absolutely brutal, wasn't it?
Very low, yeah.
Very low.
Volume. But you could hear it, to be honest. If you stuck the phone to your ear the whole time,
Yeah.
you could hear it. It is quite dark in there. It's lit up with lights along the banisters, but it wouldn't be wheelchair friendly. It's all steps the whole way around. But yeah, it was very, very nice. Definitely worth the visit. Glad
Absolutely,
we came
yeah.
here. We spent just over an hour here and then went to the shop then on the way out and picked up a few little bits and bobs.
Fridge magnet
Yeah, fridge magnet.
and a little surprise for our daughter.
So we'll have a salad here and then go and have a look at the gardens around this area and then head back to the Iceman.
So that's the end of this vlog, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and join us on our journey as we take you around Spain. Until the next time, see you out and about.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad and wrote something for me.